people are disenfranchised.
Oh.
You know, I mean, it's very hard. As I learn more and more about the government, the more and more I see it's kind of like, oh, okay, there's so much, there's a lot to it, and a lot of that's been taken advantage of people.
Just the abuse?
Well, yeah, but like people just don't feel like they're what they need or what they want is being addressed or what they feel is being validated. So it's sort of like, I dislike, I guess, that, you know, obviously that he is in the White House, but it's sort of like it speaks to some weird wound that is in the country that nobody really seems to understand or know how to talk about.
Like the promise of America has not been fulfilled to enough people that they're furious?
I think that we have a lot of, we've got a very small number of people with all of the money and power, and they're all doing a quick step to distract from that being the actual reality of our country.
Kind of like Julius Caesar.
Yeah, so they're like, it's maybe it's all these social issues, maybe, and while they're like, 1 bajillion, 2 bajillion, and just Scrooge McDucking through all of our money that we don't get to have anymore. And so I think that like they're really taking advantage of people's whatever little bits of badness people have. They're like, let's water that and give it sunshine so no one takes our money. Does that make any sense?
I think that's traditionally been what rich people have done. But I think that but what Baron said makes me think, because whenever it was a very small percentage of France who were very angry about a very specific situation that caused Bastille Day and the end of the empire, right?
That's usually the famous uprisings are some weird, like it was because toothpicks were too long.
Exactly. In this case, flour got priced out, and people couldn't have bread, and they freaked out, and because they were hungry. Let her eat cake, because she was like, oh, they can't make bread.
That's right. Kirsten Dunst said that.
Yep.
It's well, it speaks to Marie Antoinette, the fact that she thought, well, they're mad because they don't have bread. Well, let them eat cake.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, that's made out of the same thing, dum-dum.
No way, really?
Yeah,
oh my
it's all
God.
flour. It's all flour, Marie.
I'm so glad I did this podcast. I'm learning so much. Yeah. When you have Marie Antoinette as a guest.
But it's
where's that Steve Allen roundtable? Do you remember that show on at PBS?
I mean, I guess in the bread thing in France, it's like it's a simple thing that exposed a complex historical manipulation that had to happen for the bread thing to be relevant.
Right.
So it's like, you know, you keep a pot on boil, and then at some point, bread is the thing that makes it overrun.
Wait, you get bread from pots on boil?
That's right.
Okay. What about tea? That's when you put the pot on the boil, and then you have a tea party. Am I right?
That's right. Throw it into the bay.
Eliza Skinner just high-fived herself.
She does it all the time.
You narrate in third person, too.
Yes, she does that too.
Eliza Skinner and Baron Vaughn, by the way, are both great comics, and you should all go see them.